The manager. 3 more heads. It was T Love, Yellow Mac, and Ali. They was managers. They was managers. They wasn't in this group. So when they said the Lunatics did all the leg work and they was doing all the talent shows and all of that, that was us. He didn't do that. When we was going around town making a name for ourselves, doing Eleanor Car Wash, La Mama Car Wash, that was us. Performing at the talent shows at Forest Park, at the college, that was us. That wasn't Ali. Ali did not perform with us. Okay, either he thought he was too good or he didn't perform with us. Either way, he did not perform with us. Just factuals, actual factuals.
Okay.
Okay, cool. We go around, we make a name for ourselves. You know, we doing what we do. We doing the leg work. Jive does a showcase at the Ambassador.
I was there.
Jive showcase. Okay?
I was there.
Lunatics performed. Ali did perform, but he didn't perform with us. He performed with this guy by the name of Clay that worked at the barbershop with them. He did not perform with the Lunatics. The Lunatics performed, Ali performed with somebody else named Clay. Now, Jive Records was looking for talent. They said, hey, you know what? It's cool. We don't really, interest in anybody but that group right there, the Lunatics. Right? We just want to hear some more records from them. In steps D2. D2 step in because they had something to either do with the showcase that was put on or whatever at the time. So earlier before that, we had been buying studio time all around the city and from Saints as well. And they said, well, I tell y'all what, since Jive is basically interested in y'all, if y'all sign with us or come up here with us, we'll give y'all free studio time. That's when Ali got into the group. Did you hear what I just said?
I heard it.
Hold on.
I would have my bomb.
Hold on. Did you hear what I just said now?
Yes, we definitely heard it.
Now, right when the local production company is about ready to sign us, that's when Ali gets in the group. Cool, no problem. This our big bro. Now, mind you, Ali says he had a production deal before. He also said that he was signed to Professor Griff before. And this man also said that he read this book, All You Need to Know About the Music Business, before. He told you that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he told you that. Okay, cool. So we get with D2. We working. Boom, 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 boom. Ali does a song called Give Me What You Got. Give me what you got.
Nice song.
Nice song.
Nice song.
Nice song. Give me what you got. Dope. He killed it. He killed it. All right. Now, I come in, I put my verse down. No problem. The song, I get a call, because we talking about, I guess they talking about putting the song out as a single. So I get a call from Ali, says, yo, you need to come up here. They're about to kick you off the song, meaning D2. I'm like, why they about to kick me off the song? Well, they're about to kick you off the song because you ain't signed the contract. Wait a minute. What I mean, I ain't signed the contract. I thought if we ain't signed the contract, we a group. I thought we all was gonna sign these contracts together. Right? So I get up to hold on.
I'm gonna pause you for a second. Ali.
Hold on.
I know you listening.
Come on, bro.
I want you to
Come on, bro. This ain't for Ali. I'm telling you.
Okay.
This ain't for Ali.
Okay.
This is for the truth.
I'm telling you this because it ain't fair for me to come on here and say this.
You not saying nothing. I'm saying.
I'm just saying. That's how you got here from me saying what he said.
No, I ain't got here from you saying what you said. Love, this is a love show. Y'all doing something. This is St. Louis, right?
This our show.
I came here to talk to y'all. You see what I'm saying? You bringing it back to you. Chill.
No, I'm not.
Listen.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Come on.
So, give me what you got, come. They're about to kick me off the record. I say, wait a minute. What you about to kick me off the record for? Well, you ain't signed the contract. What do you mean? I ain't signed the contract. Ain't nobody signed the contract, right? Wrong. Ali done got everybody to sign the contract, but me. So they about to kick me off. So now my back against the wall. I ain't got no leverage. I have no leverage. This the group looking out for me now. Not, yo, nah, we ain't putting out no record. Lunatics ain't signing nothing. Now, you would think that somebody who's already had a production deal, somebody
Speaking of
Ali, somebody who'd already had a production deal, somebody who'd already been signed with Professor Griff, somebody who's read the book
would know better.
all about the music business would know better than to sign a contract and not read it and not walk through. And as the elder, you would know better than to go through these contracts and not explain that to these young.
Can I say this really quick?
Yeah.
Does this, what you're saying right now, that was 20 years ago.
Good question.
Hold on.
No, wait.
Hold on.
Is that
remember that. Remember that.
Just
remember that.
Let's go.
Remember that.
Let's
I'm
go.
glad you there.
Let's go.
I'm glad you there.
Let's go.
Okay, cool. So now, I get her. He's like, because Ali would have you believe that, yo, he fought for me to stay on the record because they wanted to take me off the record because they didn't like me. No, it wasn't that they didn't like me. I was basically Ice Cube. Nah, I don't want to sign this. I want to read this. Something don't look right. Something don't look right. Oh man, just sign it, man. They don't sign it, man. You know, I get you out. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about it. I'm like, nah, this don't seem right. And why did everybody else sign? I thought we was gonna sign this shit together. I thought we was a group.
Hold on.
Why we in the
Nelly.
rush?
Hold on. No. Because from you saying that y'all did the talent show together, then it was the song together. When did y'all become an actual group though? You and Ali.
Did y'all ever write that down?
Once D2 said y'all get with us, y'all won't have to pay for no more studio time.
Then y'all became a group.
No, we was already a group. Ali got in the group.
I'm saying with Ali.
It was me, City Spud, Keywan, this guy named Goldie.
That's Rest in Peace, Darren.
And Murph was still young.
Yeah,
Murph was still young at the time. He was still in high school. So technically, Murph wasn't even old enough to sign these contracts at the time.
I remember that.
Okay, cool. So we signed these contracts under the impression that our elder, who had basically already been through 2 other contracts and had read the book.
So we said,
hold on now, because
let him talk.
Shit.
Don't put no words in my mouth. Don't put no words in my mouth.
All right, cool.
I'm just telling you what he said.
Okay, cool. But you believed it.
we're supposed to be
The first thing I said.
Okay,
Hold on. No. No, ain't no dirty. We gonna stop right here. I said before I started, I said I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'm cool.
Okay.
I said I'm not gonna slander nobody's name.
Okay.
Because I haven't heard what he had to say about it.
Okay, cool.
He
Now,
did
we
say
can go
that.
back and rewind
All right,
it
that's
and
cool.
see what I
That's
said.
cool. That's cool.
So don't do that.
That's cool. Okay, no problem. This is your house, my brother. I'm just here to speak the facts. Okay, listen.
And I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. Okay, now listen. So, come to find out, why are we in a rush to sign these contracts? We about to put out a single. Well, first of all, why are we in a rush to put out a single? Ain't nobody waiting on us. Why we all ain't taking the time to walk through these contracts and make sure that we getting the best deal that's possible, and that all these new rappers should know what we are doing.
what was D2 saying?
D2 ain't saying nothing. D2 was telling me basically, no, either you sign the contract or we gonna take your verse off and we'll just put another lunatic on, because we got everybody else signed. You the only one ain't signed, Cube. We'll let you go, basically.
You weren't even Cube then.
No, I'm just saying.
Right, I'm
just saying, because I want to know about the business. I'm trying to handle business.
And he was building up a good point.
In the beginning, I'm trying to handle business.
Period.
Contract. Don't just sign it.
So Nelly, what Nelly's saying is that he drew a line in the sand. He was on business.
But
Not
figure it out. Let's figure it out.
But listen, but we're going to follow our elder, which is Ali, which as far as we know, has been through this a couple times and has read the book.
So he said,
all about the music business now. This is what he said. Okay, cool.
T-Love ain't stopped you yet because you must not be wrong.
Boy, please. Ain't no way to stop me. You can't stop the truth.
Oh, okay now.
So we get up here. D2 got the contract just sitting on the desk. Contract is just sitting on the desk. Everybody waiting on me to sign.
D2 was at
I'm like, damn, like everybody signed? Yeah, hey, at City. Yeah, Ali got all of us to sign. Damn. Okay, so we can put out this single, Give Me What You Got, which is supposed to be a Lunatic record. But Ali is on the hook. Ali is on the first verse, and Ali is on the second verse. It's 5 Lunatics. This man is all over this record. Why you didn't take off a second verse, Ali, and put somebody else on? Why you didn't let another Lunatic do the hook? How is this a Lunatic song and you all over the record? No wonder you in such a rush to sign these contracts so these folks can put this single out. But no problem. We following our OG now. It's our big bro.
Now, I'm going to stop you right now. Like he said, that's 99.
No,
98.
that's not even 99. That's 96.
Okay, but that Give Me What You Got, because I remember track 36, we passing out CDs.
No.
Cancun, passing. No. I was there too. Remember, I was there too. Remember this. I was there too.
You weren't passing out nothing in Cancun for Give Me What You Got.
Cancun, no, not for that. Cancun.
Well, whatever.
Cancun was country back. It ain't whatever. It's the facts.
Okay,
okay.
I'm trying to
okay,
tell
but
you.
you coming from 22.
It's part of the.
He's not arguing about that.
Listen.
Okay.
You're defending.
You giving him basically a high
I
start.
am giving you.
He's giving the answer.
I'm giving you everything.
The answer to the question
blueprint.
is this story.
I'm giving you everything. Hold on, because this is the first time.
This is why I'm not defending, because I want you to come from 90.
I'm not gonna come from where you want me to come from. I'm telling you the whole story.
told
I said I'm going to give you the background of the Lunatics, the story in a whole, so you can understand my position, his position, and everybody else's position in this thing to find out where we are at today and why we are at.
Nelly, can I ask you a question though? Dirt, on some real shit though. On some real shit though. Dirt, Nelly.
Yeah.
Where did you and Ali go wrong?
Can you let the man talk?
Hold on.
He trying to build.
I'm just
From the beginning.
Listen, I'm with you.
Okay then. So
Let's
you
go.
gonna find out.
Let's go.
So you're gonna find
we
out.
paying for.
So let
Sound
me
like
find
96.
out. Let me find.
No, it wasn't 96.
Let me tell you.
Well,
Okay, cool.
the
So
contract.
we do the "Give Me What You Got." We do the "Give Me What You Got" song, right?
Yes, sir.
Give me
I'm on
what
my
you,
way.
we do the "Give Me What You Got." Come to find out, when we signed the D2 contracts, we signed over 100% of our publishing.
I know that. That's
Hold on,
facts.
hold on now.
Facts.
Hold on now. We signed over 100% of our publishing. We basically signed the same deal, even a worse deal than TLC signed it. If you ever see the TLC story, we signed over everything to these people because our leader told us to sign these contracts. Now, this is a person who had a production deal before, who was signed to somebody before, and who read the book all about the music business. There's no way on planet Earth that you have read the book all about the music business and signed a contract that signed over 100% of your publishing. It's impossible. There is no way that you would do that.
But Nelly, this argument gonna come back to bite you though.
How? It's impossible.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna make bite you though.
How?
Because if you felt that strongly about what he did, you still fuck with him for 20 years.
Oh, we got
I'm right with you though. Let's go.
Chill.
I'm right with you though.
Chill.
I'm listening to
I
you.
signed the contract because my brothers was in the same position. I didn't want to be left out the group. I signed the contract because all my group members had already signed. My back
what
was
we've been saying all day, though.
Hold on, bro.
I'm with you, though.
My back is against the wall, right? Okay, so I'm gonna ride with my brothers. Even though my brothers didn't stand up and we do this together, they already made a move without me. They already made a move without me. Why? Because the "Give Me What You Got" song is Ali's chance to shine. It's Ali's record. It's Ali's record.
It was Ali's record. It was definitely Ali's record.
He's setting the whole the story
Hold
up.
on. So remember that. We signed over 100% of our publishing. D2 owns all of the Lunatics publishing.
Wow.
Moving forward.
Wow.
All right, cool. So now we moving forward. We do Who's the Boss. I'm gonna speed up for you. You know, we do our D2 run. You know, we hit it off locally. Yo, Give Me What You Got. Local St. Louis legend classic, no talk. Got us that. We couldn't get no bites though. We couldn't get no bites outside of the city. We passed CD out. A couple of people who we know from out of town, they tried to help us, but it just wasn't biting.
They taking Ali like a motherfucker right now.
No, it's cool.
We ain't doing no faking.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Gotta love Nelly.
So shit come out. Give Me What You Got. We put the Who's the Boss out. All of that. You know what I'm saying? We jamming locally. You know, it's cool.
Saints was cracking.
But we didn't get no bites. 1998 roll around. Love and them come back say, yo, we just went to Cancun in 97. I'm like, word? Say, yo, it was off the chain. Y'all need to go. You need to go. I said, okay. We check it out. We go to Cancun 98. Ali don't go. I go on my own accord. Meet Love and them out there, everybody out there. I bump into this guy named Trail, who used to roll with Kuda, Maze.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Love happens to meet Trail out there as well. Or no. Keisha met him.
Yeah, my wife's sister met him.
Your wife's sister met him. We come back to St. Louis. We come back over Love House. Trail is in the basement. Oh, yo, Trail, what up? Yo, you know what I'm saying? We telling Paul what we do. He explains that, yo, you know, I can get the CD to some people up in New York to whatever the case may be, right? Okay, cool. No problem. So Trail trying to pass the CD around, boo. You know, we really not getting no bites. If you can ask some of the Rough Riders and some of that shit, you know, we passing out. Now this is the Who's the Boss now. This is the Give Me What You Got. This is all that. This is basically when Ali is basically our front man.
On way to the stove.
Ali is basically our front man. He's the up front man. He's the lead. We not getting no bites. It's cool though. We pressing, but Ali, we not getting no bites, right? Trail said, yo, Jermaine Dupri's having a birthday party down in Atlanta. Y'all should get down there. Well, we go down there. Love go in. We don't.
Who was paying for all the shit at the time?
Shit.
Y'all
I
be
was
going
paying
to the
basically my own way. Combination of everybody. I can tell you who wasn't paying. I'm just saying. Now, stop me when I'm lying.
What was Jive at the whole time?
It wasn't. Jive wasn't in there.
We was sending records back and forth.
Jive did not sign us. Jive only wanted to hear more records from us, which in turn made D2 say, yo, if y'all sign with us, then y'all can use the studio for free.
Did y'all ever sign the Jive?
No. We never signed the Jive.
So you signed the D2?
We signed the D2.
Okay, I kind of know. I just want everybody to know the shit.
Okay, cool. So, you know, but D2 in a way, you know, they kind of closed down Saints and the
Shout
studio.
David Durn.
So we was kind of on our own for a little bit. We was trying to find our own way. D2 wasn't really doing nothing for us.
They had all the rights to your material, though.
Hold on, they still got 100% of it. All our collection.
Yeah.
They still got.
And they're in hiatus.
These effed up contracts.
I seen the plaques and
Durn has talked us into signing.
And they're in hiatus.
They didn't have the money.
Hold on. Yeah.
They couldn't.
Better Up blew up.
Listen. No. That ain't what happened. When we went and Trail came back, we went down to Atlanta. We didn't know where we was on the guest list. I'm gonna speed up something. We didn't know where we was on the guest list for the party, but come to find out, Slow went up there, came back and said, yo, we on the guest list. So we walk into the party, nigga, I got on a Blues jersey. Niggas got, everybody in this motherfucker clean to the teeth, tuxes and everything. We walking through the party looking like we damn about to rob the place. Like, we sticking out like a sore thumb. I was dressed up. So we walking in, Love was dressed up, okay? So they introduced, Trail introduced Love to Mace. Say, yo, this is Love, he got the group, Mace say, give the tape to Kuda.
Kuda Love.
Kuda Love takes the tape. He leaves. He pops the tape in on the way back to the hotel, wherever he was going. He listening to it. He like, boom. He hit Love back. He's like, yo, if y'all can get up to New York, we can get the studio. I got a studio. We can go. We can make some songs. Okay, cool. Right? Now, mind you, we've been signed since this was like 96. This is like 98. This is like 98. Late 98 after we started getting back, right? So we get back, about the middle of 98. So we get back and we say, fuck it, you know, we put our shit together, we scrounge up, we fly to New York, we go to record with Kuda Love. We spend about 2 days in the studio, we do probably about 4 or 5 records. Kuda was like, okay, cool, no problem. He took the songs and was trying to shop them himself. Still can't get no likes.
Once you get settled in.
So about a month or two go past, Kuda doing that. He said, yo, let me tell you what, I don't know about getting the group a deal, but I think I can get Nelly. I think, you know what I'm saying? I think I can get Nelly.
So it was Kuda idea to get you the deal.
Yeah.
Not everybody else.
He tried to get everybody else. We've been trying to get a group deal since 96. It wasn't happening.
This one I'm gonna clear up though, Nelly.
Hold on, let me say something.
Go ahead.
We have been trying to get a group deal since like 96. It was not happening. Okay. Kuda said, now this is somebody who managed Biggie, managed Mace. He obviously got an ear. He obviously might know what he's talking about. So he's spotting. He's like, yo, I tell you what, it's kind of hard to get the whole group a deal. It's kind of like if they would have jumped out and tried to get Cash Money a deal instead of Juvenile going first.
Can I pause this for a second? This is where my man said this. And I hate when I use this type of language, my man's, because it sounds one-sided. But that's how I talk. If I was speaking to you, I would say my man.
Okay.
But he said
I don't
this.
think so.
He said when you went to New York, you spat all his shit.
That's a
And,
lie. That's
what.
impossible.
Hold on, but listen, hold on, listen.
What you mean I spat all this shit?
I'm not him. This is what he said.
But why you stopping my story to tell
Nelly.
me?
Because this.
When he was up here, you didn't
Oh,
interrupt
that's
him.
why
Ali's the reason why you
man.
here.
Oh my
When he was
goodness!
up
I
here,
hate how you
you
take
didn't
it.
interrupt
He
him.
wasn't up here. It
Let
was
me
a
ask you,
phone
hold on,
call.
Nelly.
He was up here before.
Nelly,
He didn't talk about you before. He never said that.
Nelly, let me say
No,
this.
but this is what I'm gonna tell you, Mark. What he trying to say, because he don't know he know what he's saying, but he don't know what he's saying. He's saying when Ali said that when you was
You was in New York.
New York and y'all was battling.
Who was we battling?
I don't know, because I wasn't there. But that's what he said.
Let me say this.
That's the only reason.
Hold on, wait.
That's the only
We
reason.
didn't battle nobody.
Bruh.
I did not battle.
Hey, that's cool.
I never
Man,
battled.
stop doing
Oh,
that,
God.
But listen, the St. Louis should know, the whole St. Louis should know, because we were all under the impression, okay, that it was the St. Lunatics idea to put you out there.
No, it was not.
Okay, that's what I want to get to. So it was never
No.
Murph, Keywan.
No.
It was never that.
No.
It was
It was,
Cooler's
a
idea.
it was a situation to where once it was already said, they had to roll with it. You rolled with it.
Yep.
It wasn't a case of, well, let's decide. Let's decide since we can't get the group deal. No. That was Cooler that said, yo, let's try to get Nelly a deal.
And
we set up, I told Love and them, I said, yo, I don't know about this. I
Nelly.
told Trail this.
Real quick, I want to cut you off. But the reason why I said that, bro, is because I want the argument that
I just
everybody else.
said
No,
it.
listen. We'll make it real clear. The argument that we defended them on, the only defense that we have for them is they put Nelly on.
They did not.
So that's why that's why I'm
That's what
stopping
I'm
you.
trying to tell you.
That's why I'm stopping you to make it 100% clear that's not what it was. Because now it makes sense.
That's all it is.
You know how much I love my sister. My sister's like my sister is not here right now.
Jack.
You know how much work I do for cancer and everything?
Yes, sir.
I love my sister to this day. This man Cooler said, duh. It's kind of hard getting the group on. Mo, maybe you should go, and then we just get the group on. After that, you just make sure you get the group on after that.
Okay.
I said,
sense.
okay,
Makes
no
sense,
problem. I don't know though, I just want to make sure you know I'm not leaving the group. He's still my niggas. He's like, no. You know, once you get through the door, you can do whatever you want to
Was
do.
y'all
after that.
friends first?
Who?
You in the group?
What you mean?
Was y'all ever before y'all?
I told you, me, Keywan, City Spud went to school together.
We are.
So y'all was already
We all
friends.
went to school together. My cat, you not listening.
Oh,
We
God.
all went to school
Except for
together.
Ali.
Keywan, listen, I did not meet. I did not.
bro,
Listen,
everybody.
I only knew Ali in passing.
Okay.
Like going out for something. Ali and Love and Yellow Mac was close friends. Love and Keywan are cousins. That's how I knew Love and them outside of passing and through you city. Just through you city. Alright? So after Kuda say, yo, boom, 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 I reluctantly said, alright, fuck it, I do what I gotta do. I'm a team player. If I gotta play right field, I'm gonna play right field. If I gotta play shortstop, I'm gonna play shortstop. Whatever it takes for the team to win.
Right.
I never was a front man. Coming all up through this group, I didn't do songs like that. You know what I'm saying? I come in, I write my verse.
Why do you think they chose you?
I come in, write my verse. I'm a star.
He's a Scorpio. What you thought? We
You
good
didn't
at
have a choice.
everything.
Shit over there.
I'm a star.
Ain't no bombs in
I'm a star.
Listen, bro.
You
Listen,
see
In him.
Choice.
bro. Listen. All you have to do, I'm a positive person. I work my butt off. I will work my butt off. This man asked on the show, I saw a little bit of it. You said, yo, why your motor in the back? And I'm driving this. Yo, my motor in the back because I've never missed a show.
Oh, okay.
Because I've done every interview.
Okay.
My motor's in the back because meet and greet, I meet everybody. I don't choose when I go out.
Okay.
I don't choose when I can do a press conference. I don't choose when I can do a show. I do the show.
So your hustle was different.
I've never quit the group. Who all can say that?
Okay.
I've never missed a show. Who all can say that? I've never missed an interview. Who all can say that?
Can we fast forward a little bit?
Okay then.
Fast a little bit.
Okay, cool.
So
we get up. Kuda chooses me to pull out. Kuda says, "Yo, what you need to do is you need to go and make some more records with just you on them, so we can start pumping that up, right?" Okay, cool. Now that didn't sit well with everybody. Ain't no sense in lying.
Of course.
Come on,
Facts.
that didn't sit
Facts.
well
Of course.
with everybody. That did not sit well with everybody, bro. But okay, me and City used to go back and forth to New York. I used to have City with me all the time. Okay, cool. So City would go up. City was still doing a lot of the beats, and we was rapping, so we was hanging. Boom, tough, right? Okay, so long story short, J.E. had.
shout out to J.E.
We were working with J.E. J.E. had this beat. Turns out it was country grammar beat, right? But he had already sold the beat to somebody else, and I didn't know that. That's where you get that line, sell the same beat twice. That's where that
Exclusive and not
'Cause
exclusive.
J.E. has sold this beat already, but he really didn't tell me. He was like, "Man, I sold it, but I don't think they're gonna do nothing with it." I grabbed the beat. We go over Kiwan grandparents in them house. They used to have this dining room table that was down off the living room. Boom, boom, boom. We go over there. I rush in. I'm hype. Like, y'all, we need to do this record. We need to make this a lunatic record. We need to do this record.
Right now.
This is hard. I got a hook. I got a hook for it and everything. I'm singing the hook. I'm going down, babe. Yo, street
Feeling
rainbow,
yourself.
Street sweeper. Kind of ready.
Feeling
Let it go.
Hey.
You know, everybody
Fire!
everybody like, all right, cool. No,
Sketchy as fuck.
You know, no problem. So we sit at the table.
As brothers.
We sit at the table as a group. We're a group.
As a
bro.
group.
We always been brothers.
As a group.
We you can just disconnect from. There's no.
Ali.
Okay then. So you got that story. So what does that play into what I'm saying?
Well, we riding with you.
No, you can't.
No,
Listen,
I'm not.
come on,
I'm not
listen,
riding with nobody.
Listen. So we sit at the table. Everybody is contributing to the country grammar.
I like that word.
Everybody's contributing to the country grammar. But let me remind you, first, everybody had an opportunity to be on country grammar. Everybody had an opportunity to be on country grammar because me, looking out for the group, I came in like, yo, this should be a group song. This gonna be hot.
Makes sense.
This should be a group song. I got an idea. Nobody wanted to do it. Everybody contributed, wrote little pieces to it. Everybody contributed to the record. Nobody wanted to do it. I'm like, well, shit, I'll do it. So I took the record. I went to Ben. Was that Ben? White boy Ben?
Russell.
Russ. White boy Russ had a studio. Saturday morning, I went down. I recorded the record. Saturday night, I took the record to the Beano.
Okay.
Shout out 618, baby.
Hold on.
Shout out DJ 618.
Hold on. Hear me out now. I took the record to the Beano Saturday night. I recorded it Saturday morning. I recorded it all by myself. Nobody came. Nobody came.
You gave them the opportunity.
Nobody came.
It passed.
Nobody came.
This is
It
exclusive.
passed.
Nobody came. Now, you had an opportunity to be on what you say now you knew was a hit. Ain't no artist in the world
It slept
that
in.
knew a song
Was a hit before they made
that
it.
wasn't going to be
That's
on it.
impossible.
That's
Or if
sleeping.
I
Even if you knew it was a hit, you was going to be on it.
That's impossible.
They're
So
sleeping.
you chose basically not to be on the record, which is cool, no problem. I still call it a lunatic record. Still call it a lunatic record. Back then I called it hot shit. It used to be called hot shit.
hot
Yeah, it was hot
shit.
shit at first. It was hot shit at first.
So the record popping, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ 618. He blew the shit up at the Beano.
He
pumped
killed
it,
that
yo,
shit.
boom, 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 boom. You know, he took it in the middle of what he had going on. He rocking. You know, he used to put his headphones on, do the fade, and he'll listen to what was going on. He listened to about the first 8 bars. He looked at me like this. He looked back. He stopped. He said, yo, this ain't lunatic. Y'all gotta check him out. This shit crazy. Do. Hot shit.
Oh,
How did you feel right
baby.
there? How did you feel right there?
In the booth, you had.
But you didn't know it was a hit though, did you?
He knew it was. He knew
I
it was.
recorded the record. I
He knew
recorded
it was.
the
You know.
Everybody
Let me
knows
hear
it was a
him,
hit,
let
so
me
as
hear
soon as
him.
you heard it, everybody
Hold on,
knows.
no, let me hear him though.
How do you know?
You don't know if it's a hit until people
Wait a
respond.
He
minute.
knew it was a hit. He recorded it at 6 a.m. He brought it to the club that night.
Listen, well, I ain't recorded at 6 a.m. But listen, my thing is, I walked in there saying this is the shit. y'all need to be
Positive
on this
attitude.
record. I walked in there.
Was Lunatics with you?
Yeah, we was all sitting there, keep on.
No, I'm saying,
They're there. Where
at the Beano. Was everybody with you at the Beano?
I can't remember if they are. I know everybody didn't go. I know everybody didn't go. It might have been one or two people with me that went, but everybody didn't go.
Did you
Everybody
know
didn't go.
after the Beano, after he played that shit, it was on hip hop?
It was only popping.
So
It was only popping.
so you knew.
Once I recorded it and played it back, and I'm in the studio, I know it's only popping because I'm going to the Beano. I'm like, I'm going to the Beano tonight. He got to pop this off tonight because he had already blasted Who's the Boss for Us.
That's what I was gonna
He
say.
had already blasted.
When you play your
he
shit,
had
I knew
already
somebody
blasted.
already.
I'm trying to talk.
Yeah, let him go.
He already
Let him
been
go.
blasted. Give me what you got. He done already blasted these things for us, so he's already showed his undeniable love for us, which is very much appreciated. So we came. So as soon as I thought I had something, he the first person I'm taking it to, because he deserved to be the first person to play this record anywhere, because he done already showed us the love. He put the record out, boom. You know what I'm saying? It go crazy locally and stuff like that. And this was the record that we was kind of shopping around. Now, I was living in 3 basements called The Hole. I was staying in 3 basements called The Hole. 3 had hooked up a radio for me where he took a car radio, put it in a box, had it sitting up in a box, took some car speakers and everything, and they had a tape deck. And I would keep rewinding this tape, and I had a couple beats on there, and I would, do a lot of writing and whatever the case may be. So after that, I came up with the 4 songs that we was demoing, which one was Batter Up, which was a Lunatic record. Ride With Me.
Classic.
E.I.
Classic.
E.I. and Country Grammars.
It was 4
All my
classics.
all 4 singles off of Country Grammars was my demo records that we was playing. So I sent them to Cuda,
4 classics.
flew up to New York. We sat in all the offices, all of what's the name of us, playing these records and things like that. And we couldn't get no bites. We couldn't get no bites, right? Until we went to Universal. And this guy by the name of Kevin Law, who had just became an A&R maybe, 6 months maybe, Love? He wasn't an A&R even that long. He wasn't even on the floor or nothing like that. He was downstairs like in a cubicle or something like that, right? And he heard it. He was like, yo, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm explaining to him that, yo, yeah, that's me, but I'm in a group. I'm in a group called the
You never let them
Lunatics.
down. You never let
He
them
like, hold on now. I'm riding for my group.
Okay,
I'm in a group.
I'm with you.
I'm in a group. Understand that. I'm in a group. Right? Okay, yeah. All right. No. I like the group records too. Okay, long as you know that I'm in the group. All right, cool. So Kev, like, boom, he plays it, he runs it up the ladder, so to speak, quote unquote. We get an offer. We get a deal on the table. Now, the deal don't say nothing about signing the group.
Right.
The deal don't say nothing about signing the group.
Situation with Nelly.
Hold on.
No.
Let him go. Let him finish. Let him
I want to know,
finish.
did the group write any of the songs
Let him
that you
finish
was
the
doing?
whole
The
thing.
group,
Did the
they
group
write the song?
Did the group
No,
help
they
you
didn't write none of my solo
No,
records.
any of the 4 songs you took with them. Did the group
They
write
was
any of
on
those
Batter
songs?
Up. They was on Batter Up, and they contributed to Country Grammar.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, they did.
Okay,
Facts.
very important.
All right.
Facts. Okay. Now, we take those records, we go, we get a deal, right? They say, I say, yo, we in a group. I'm not signing this without the group. They like, well, okay, you can put the group on when you get it. I said, nah, that ain't how this gonna work. You gotta put something in writing. You gotta put something in writing that say that you're going to sign my group. My guys need a deal. Not just a group deal.
You looking out.
Not just a group deal. They all need options for solo deals as well.
That's fair.
Everybody needs this, right? I'm standing on this.
That's love.
I'm standing on this. Now, mind you, in the beginning, nobody stood up for me. Nobody stood up for me. Everybody signed the contracts without me. In the beginning now. That's why I told you that story.
I'm with you.
Everybody signed. Didn't nobody look out for Mo. Didn't nobody say like, no, we not putting this out unless, and you know what I'm saying? Nah, that ain't how that happened. Everybody signed the D2 deal but me, and he was ready to put me out, kick me off the group, and put City on. They was gonna put City on the record.
City money.
And everybody was going, everybody was going, cool. I was just basically, would have been asked out. Okay, but when I get my chance, now mind you, when Ali was the head of this group from like 96 to about 98, 95, 98, we couldn't get a deal. I was the head for 8 months. Deal.
Ooh.
Everybody.
Ooh.
Everybody got a deal.
Ooh. That's
Got
that star
in the
power.
contract- In the contract, long as Nelly sell 350,000, 250. Tell me when I'm lying, though. 250. The group get a deal, and everybody gets solo options. Now I made sure of that, and when I'm stepping forward, I ain't worried about just putting out the song that I'm on,
Right.
and then having everybody else. No. I'm making sure before I put a record out, my group is good.
Period.
So now look at that.
My group is good before I touch a stage, before I do anything.
That's respect.
My boys got a deal. They gonna get the same opportunity that I'm getting right now.
I gotta say this to you, bro. It's very important that you saying this, dog.
Hold on.
Because people don't know this shit.
Of course they don't. That's why some people just saying it because they was hoping that this day didn't come.
Ooh. Ooh.
They was hoping that
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, listen.
Can you say that again in this
Let him
camera?
go, let him go.
Hold on, hold on, say something to him.
Hold on.
Say something to you. Go ahead.
So we get the deal. They say, cool, boom, all the lunatics get the what's the name, right? We do, what was the show that we did here? We was dropping the album. It was right off, like on the west side. It wasn't at the Ambassador. It was the other spot. Was it? Nah, it was at the big place where we dropped the album, and it was stupid packed, and they brought the plaque on stage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was no. That
No,
was never.
St. Louis Night, not St.
It
Louis.
was St.
Eric
Louis.
Galloway place.
St. Louis Nights on Broadway.
On Broadway.
It was on Broadway. He was like, man, get your hand off me. Like,
What's the name? St. Louis Night, or something like that,
Next
right?
door.
So they brought the plaque as soon as the album dropped. That's the day the album dropped. We did the album release
Yeah,
party
we
here.
did enough.
Stupid. They brought the plaque on stage because we went gold out the gate. So bam, everybody got a deal. Everybody got a deal, my homie. Everybody. It's signed, sealed, delivered. I done already did more for the group than they just stood up and did for me in the
Period.
beginning.
Period.
Now know that. Know that.
Period.
Right? So everybody get a deal. Okay, boom, I do mine. We do, now, mind you, we do the St. Louis, we do the Country Grammar album. We do the Country Grammar album, Spotlight, that's what it was. Spotlight, that's what it was.
Denise recited.
Now,
Right,
we
you
do
got it,
the Country Grammar album. We do the Country Grammar album. Now, mind you, they didn't even want the Lunatics. They didn't want the Lunatics. Hear me out and hear me clear. They did not want the Lunatics. They wanted Nelly.
The star.
They wanted Nelly. Sound, feel, and deliver. Tell me when I'm lying, love. It was right there. All you gotta do is tell me when I'm lying. They did not want the Lunatics. They wanted Nelly. Nelly said, no, I'm not signing unless you put something in this contract that says if I accomplish what we agree upon, the Lunatics get a deal. The Lunatics get solo options and all of that. They put it in the contract. I said, cool. We record the album Country Grammar. Right? We record it. Bam, we knock it out in about 3 weeks. Now, right before we done, right when we doing the album and tidying the album up, now mind you, they don't really give a shit if the Lunatics is on this album or not. They just want a Nelly album. Right before we get to put the Nelly album out, the group do it to me again. These niggas say, we want our verses taken off the album if we don't get paid.
What?
Wait a minute, hold on.
You just got paid by getting a
Hold
deal.
on.
Time out.
Hold on now. We get to the studio. They all sitting up front in the Western name and saying, yo, we want our verses off. Take our verses off. Now, we just finished this whole Country Grammar album. We this close to putting this thing out. The single popping. We about to get it cracking. Now, Universal, like, we don't give a shit about really paying y'all. We didn't ask y'all to come, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, y'all need to pay them. Y'all need to, you know what I'm saying? They basically holding my album hostage. Cause they feel like, yo, well, y'all need to pay us. Which they was like, I brought the Lunatics and put them on my album. They wasn't nobody to be feeling like they was getting paid. Like they wasn't, what's her name? These was the young brothers that I brought with me. They looking at me like, you the one put them on your album. We didn't ask them. I'm like, yeah, but could y'all pay them? Give them something. They want to take their shit off.
Do they know this?
Yeah. Of course they know this.
It's screwed either way. Either
we're
way.
in New York. at the studio. They're sitting in the waiting room like, yo, we want our verses taken off this album because we want to get paid for it. Okay, all right, hold on now.
That's
Damn.
tough.
Okay, we like in the 12th hour. The album is done. It's what's the name? I'm begging these people. Would y'all just pay them, man? Please, just pay them. Y'all take it from me, take it from wherever, which the money did come out my budget. The money, I wind up having to pay that money back that they got paid out the gate. So technically, I paid them. Technically, I paid them if you know the business. Okay, cool. So that money came from me. We all do it. Boom. Lunatic album blow up. Lunatic album blow up. We get ready to do the publishing for the Lunatic album. Singles out. D2 shows his head up out of nowhere. They come from out of nowhere. They say, yo, they like, yo, we need to holler because, you know, basically we own 100% of Nelly's publishing. But we'll tell you what. We'll sell, who that?
See, say he didn't say take his verse out.
Oh, see, this motherfucker say, they said to me, yo, they said to me like, yo, we'll sell you back Nelly's publishing. They sold me back my publishing for $75,000. $75,000, they sold me my publishing back. They held on to everybody else's publishing because they always thought Ali was going to be, huh?
They had to sign to sell their publishing over there at the
No, D2 still got their publishing. D2 still
except
got
for
their
yours.
publishing. Well, I just bought my publishing back.
From D2.
Yeah. I just bought my publishing back. They signed mine. I do my business, cuz.
$75.
$75.
Okay.
I get all my publishing back, right? But I'm mad as hell when they're doing it because I ain't got $75,000. But my publishing company is laughing out the wazoo like, listen, don't worry about it. You finna pay you this $75,000. Don't you worry about it. I'm hot as fish grease. Yeah, I'm hot as fish grease. Like, $75,000, it's cheaper to, let me shut up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay. So that don't, you know, we do that. They get their publishing. I get my publishing. Somebody else still signing theirs. Now, they don't want to claim that they wrote anything on this album because somebody already still own y'all publishing. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Will anybody in the group tell any story different from what you tell?
I don't know that. Did you ask Ali that?
No.
He told you them stories.
He didn't
that
tell me
he
nothing.
said, did you ask?
He didn't tell me nothing.
What I'm saying
Okay, he
is,
didn't tell me nothing.
when he was telling you about his stories, did you ask if anybody in the other group would tell you anything different?
It was never this
I
detailed
did.
though.
Okay, cool.
I did.
Okay, cool.
I
Say
did.
no more.
I did.
Say no more. You can't tell me, bro.
I did.
I ain't lied to you.
I'm not saying you lied.
I'm walking down with you, hand in hand. Know that. All right? So, they basically don't want D2. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's on y'all. I signed my shit. I'm clear and informed with D2. Right? So, whatever was supposed to be situated was supposed to be reevaluated after they fixed the situation with D2, which had to be coming up soon because we were about to do the Lunatic record.
Right.
We were about to do the Lunatic record, so you know you got to hurry up and fix something because we're about to do the Lunatic record, right? I'm like, all right, whatever y'all say, cool. Ain't no problem with me. I'm in the clear. I'm gone. You know what I mean? Cool. So the Lunatic record.
Hold on.
So the Lunatic record. So the Lunatic record rolls around. The Lunatic record rolls around, and they like, yo, we doing the Lunatic record. Okay, cool. So I guess y'all gonna go back and do whatever you need to do. Fix whatever you need to fix. Right?
Right.
That's Air Force One's. Air Force One's on the album. Right?
No.
Okay. No,
That's
you're right.
Nelly.
Okay.
It's Lunatic, Free City.
Free City.
Free City album. Free City album came out in 2001. This is a year, not even 9 months later after Country Grammar.
Put the
So
city on.
you supposed to go back and handle your business,
Period.
right? You settle up with D2, y'all come to some type of agreement or whatever because, again, they originally had, because our fearless leader got us in these contracts now. Our fearless leader.
Hey, man.
Hold on. You better call in all the time. This is no.
Come on, bro, you interrupted me.
I'm not-
Come on, man. Let me have my
You got to
moment.
listen to what I'm
Let me
saying.
have my moment.
Oh, my goodness.
Let me have
Please
my
listen to what I'm
moment.
saying.
I ain't got nothing to do with dude.
I'm only saying
Dude
this.
told this story. I'm here to tell mine.
Period.
I'm only saying this because I hate when people talk to me about something and then the opportunity presents yourself for you to tell the truth and you don't come with it.
Bro, I came up here.
I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you.
He like, we not talking about Ali. We talking about what I'm telling y'all right now.
You do that what Ali said when I leave. I ain't gonna do with that. I'm here to tell my truth.
Period.
Now, they did not sign. They did not sign.
I'm okay with that.
They didn't. Apparently, I guess
We
they
gonna
were
make a
supposed to
podcast.
fix. They were supposed to fix their publishing. That was on them. That's their job. And Love is my man. I love you to death. But that's one. That's your job. Second, that's your manager's job. And third, that's your lawyer's job. Now, who is the manager? Love you to death, Love. Love, that's Ali's best friend. Yellow Mac, that's Ali's best friend. Courtney B, that's Ali's best friend.
Right.
But you, as a man that read the book all about the music business, you should know to handle your business.
Period.
You done already been through 2 contracts, so you say you had a production deal, and you also was signed to Professor Griff. I don't know. I know if I didn't been through the same situation 3 times, my third time ain't gonna be the worst. I know that much. There's no way. You got to do the knowledge. Okay, cool. So once we get there, I assumed that they handled their business, right? Because the Lunatic album coming out. So I assumed you did what you were supposed to do. So ain't nobody said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing. I got a text I will show you right now.
Oh,
that's
shit.
Dated, that's dated
Nelly got
October
receipts.
the 9th. Hold on. That's dated October the 9th, 2020. From somebody asking me, you know we ain't get no publishing off Country Grammar? Huh? How would I know you ain't get no?
Because you got yours.
I got mine. The nigga in jail got his.
Oh,
City Spud.
oh.
How the nigga in jail get his publishing and you dancing on stage and singing these songs every day and you don't know your money ain't right?
Oh, man.
Let me tell you about publishing.
Oh.
You get 2 notices a year, every 6 months. If you know anything about this business, that has all your printouts and your money laid out from where you get your publishing from. All you got to do is look on that piece of paper and see that you're not getting no money from a certain place. That's all you got to do. Or you could just openly take the check out and go on about your business.
Okay. All right.
Hold on now. If I'm dancing on stage with Michael Jackson, singing Thriller, and I know I got publishing on Thriller, you better believe me and Mike gonna have a conversation as soon as we get off stage. We might have a conversation off stage. Hey, yo, y'all need to holler at me.
I wish y'all could see his feet.
But again, I'm the businessman. I'm the man from the jump saying we need to look at these contracts. I'm the man from the jump saying this shit don't look right. I'm the man from the jump that's going around doing these, that's making the business, man. Everybody laying everything that they did in my lap.
Trying to have fun.
But they in my lap. They not worried about none of that. Why? Because you said something. Well, I know if you got 100 million, how I ain't got 100 million or something like that. I'm gonna tell you how.
Say what I said though.
I never missed the show.
Okay.
I've never missed a press conference. I've never quit this group. I've never not showed up and took pictures at meet and greets. I've been here every step of the way. I've been a lunatic from the beginning to the end. Okay, now let's talk about it. Everybody got their solo projects, right?
Right.
Ali do his first. He do Bugetto. I told Ali not to do Bugetto.
Why was that? Why you tell me
I told
Why you tell me don't do
on
it?
my sister Jackie's life.
Why you tell me don't do it?
I said do Oreo. Oreo was on his album. I said, Lizzie, that sound more like you. I said, don't do Bugetto. That sound like something Mo would do or something like that. That's not you. That's not you. You are Oreo. You should do Oreo. He did Bugetto. All right, cool. I'm going to back my brother up. Break. He didn't listen. Hold on. He didn't listen to me. Okay. Next album, Murphy Lee.
This is very important.
Hold on.
This is very important.
Next album, Murphy Lee. Murphy Lee do his whole project. Whatever Murph want, Murph do. Now let me remind you something. Murphy Lee was not signed to Nelly.
Plugged in.
Murphy Lee was not, let me tell y'all, Murphy Lee is not signed to Nelly now. Murphy Lee went and he did his deal without Nelly. Did nobody call Nelly and say, yo, Murphy Lee didn't say, yo, what do Mo think? Is Mo involved?
How did you feel about that?
Hold on. A little bit, but cool, because my little brother getting on, whatever. I got mine.
Was you upset about it at all?
No, I'm not upset, because if I was upset, I wouldn't support it.
Mm-hmm.
I was not upset. I did feel a kind of way because I felt like I did this groundwork, and for nobody to include me in on the conversation for Murph's deal, not to make sure I was getting something out of the Murph deal, considering that I was putting people up front. But that didn't happen. Murph did his deal without me. I didn't even know Murph had his deal done till his deal was done. Then we went back and they allowed me to put my imprint on there, just the Dirty ENT. An imprint, for all y'all that don't know, is just my symbol, my logo on the project. Mm-hmm. Right? So basically, Universal Records used it as, yo, it's Nelly, but they took all the money. They got all the money. I didn't make a dime off of Murph.
Can I ask you a real quick question?
Not a dime. Hold on now. Hold on, not a dime. I didn't make a dime off of him. Now, Murphy Lee, he's got all these records. Murph needs a single. Puff called me. Nelly, I want you on the Bad Boy soundtrack.
That's what I was going to ask you about.
He said, I want you on the Bad Boy soundtrack. I said, yo, damn. I said, I'm really working trying to get my man Murph out. He need a single. Is it cool if I boom, 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 boom? Puff was like, I respect that. You trying to help out your man? Cool. Now, be that as it may, Puff wasn't too eager to be having Murph on it. Murph loves Murph. But Puff want the Nelly and Pop Daddy look. This is a big project for, I'm convincing Puff.
Make a soundtrack.
I'm convincing, I'm standing up to somebody like, yo, nah, you gotta put my little brother on here, please, man. Let this, not like I'm bullying Puff, but I'm begging Puff. Like, yo, leave my homie on her, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he was like, he agreed, we go up, we do Tail Feather. Now, Tail Feather was a beat. Tail Feather was a beat that Murph had that we was gonna work on for Murph album, but it went well. Hell, you about to get it on a blockbuster movie. You about to get it on the soundtrack. You about to get a look with Puff Daddy. And what else did it do? It made you some money and won you a Grammy. Right? So Murph got a look. Jermaine Dupri called me. Nelly, I want you to, can you get on this Welcome to Atlanta remix? Mm-hmm. Nah, I can't get on it, but put Murph on it. Put Murph on it. Now I'm giving these looks to my partners now.
Handouts.
I could have just said, no, go on about your business. Nah, I can't do it. But I'm like, yo, boom, 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 right? Cool. So now Murph on the Welcome to Atlanta remix. Everybody's getting looks. Murph come out, bam, he do what the hook gonna be. We get him in with JD. It's cracking. Murph blow up. Okay, cool. After that, at the Bugetto brick, Ali quits the group.
You said the brick, though.
After Ali project didn't do nothing.
So Ali actually quit the group.
He quit the group.
I don't think we, as fans, we never knew that.
He's quit the group. He's quit the group about 4 times.
We never, as fans,
He's quote unquote retired like 4 or 5 different times. I mean, over a period of time. Like he's just this group is his leisure. He comes and he goes as he pleases. This is a group. Now, as a group, you're supposed to stand tall with your boys. You don't quit on your group.
Do y'all ever have any fucking conversations about something's wrong, something's right?
Not one.
Nobody ever says anything about nothing. Okay.
I didn't know it was wrong.
All right.
I didn't know it was wrong.
Did Murph write the whole? Because this is talk from the streets. This might be fact efficient. Did Murph write the whole all about Benjamins, like everybody verse?
All about the Benjamins.
I'm saying on the
You saw it with Puff Daddy?
No, he didn't write everybody verse.
No, he wrote his.
See, that was
he wrote 2 different verses. He had 1 verse on there. Puff came in, was like, "Yo, I'm shaky." Murph went in there and redid his verse over. That's what I'm saying. Y'all keep talking about.
No, that's why we asking you though. That's why we asking.
But where's y'all hearing this from?
Because we don't talk to you every day. We don't talk to you every day, bro.
Better than
we don't talk to you every day.
And nobody talks to everybody.
So we only go with what people's telling us.
Right, but who are these
So
people?
funny to me.
Bro, listen.
But I'm saying, who are these people?
If Ali and Keywan and Murph come here tomorrow and says a whole different story, we're gonna be like, well, no, we talk to Nelly. Because we can say that now, but we never talk to you though.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's go with that. Keep it pushing.
Keep going, Nelly.
That's what I said. Like, yo, it's not my point of arguing. I'm just going to tell you the history of the Lunatics.
With you.
As I see it, because I'm the only one that's been there since day one and here since day end. And that's still here. Right? So nobody else can tell that because Ali was never an original member of the Lunatics. Okay? Now, be that as it may, we do what we do. We blow up. Murph is on fire. We getting ready. This is probably about 2003. I think I got the house out of LA and I was working on the double album. Or after Nellyville. After we did Nellyville, because Murph album came out after Nellyville. After we did Nellyville, then that's when Murph album came out. What the hook gonna be and all that. He smashed and went platinum, killed it.
Platinum
Murph did his thing. So we get 2004. I'm working on both the what's the name of albums. I got all the Lunatics out in LA. We working on that. Now, mind you, Ali had said he quit. He was done rapping. He said he was done rapping. So our whole what's the name, has been trying to cater to Ali. We always babying Ali. Ali is always, he's sulking, he's mad, he's always emotional. He fly off the handle, then he come back. He quit rapping, then he want to rap, then he don't want to rap. And we all like, oh, okay, so we all catering to Ali. We get out to LA, Ali bump into Gip, him and Big Gip. So now Gip and Ali been hanging, and they start doing projects. That's how the Kinfolk album came about.
He didn't sponsor the Kinfolk album.
That's how the Kinfolk album was on Dirty ENT. Who was the president of Dirty ENT?
Facts.
Who was
All
the
way
president?
Ali.
Who?
Ali.
Ali is the president of Dirty ENT.
Facts.
Now let me tell y'all something. So they will say, why Murphy Lee album didn't come out? Word on the street is Nelly did.
That's fair.
Right?
That's fair.
Nelly didn't put Murphy Lee second album out. Murphy Lee's not signed to Nelly, y'all. Murphy Lee's signed to Universal. Murphy Lee is not signed to Nelly. Nelly don't make a dime. Nelly can't tell Universal when to put out Murphy Lee and when not to put out Murphy Lee.
All right.
Murphy Lee is a platinum selling artist. You think they not gonna put out platinum for platinum? Okay, well who did Dirty ENT put out? Well, my president said he wanted to put his album out. The Kinfolk album.
Big Gip.
Him and Big Gip. Shout out to Big Gip. They put out the Kinfolk album. Okay? Now, we go hard, we boom, 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 boom. Now, word in our office is, how's the Kinfolk album coming out before Murphy Lee's second project comes out? Now, that shouldn't go, because Ali is the president. He needs to stand up and say, yo, I don't want to put nothing out until Murph album come out. Why you putting out something else? When your first album ain't did nothing, this man already platinum, you need to be trying to concentrate on putting out your son, because you Papa Leezy. This your son, Murph. This your son. Why the Papa ain't doing everything he need to be doing and pushing everything that he need to be doing for his son? Nah. He putting out his album. I'm putting out Kinfolk.
What Kinfolk do, by the way?
Okay. It should have did a lot better, and I'm not gonna say that because I mean, you know what I'm saying. It should have did a lot better because Gipp is a great artist, but Gipp can stand on his own.
Okay.
Gipp can stand on his own. Gipp got a successful solo project. Everybody can't say they've been successful without Nelly, but Murphy Lee can.
I was gonna say besides Murph.
Murphy Lee can, because when Murphy Lee had his shot,
Hey,
boom, 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 boom.
I really wish y'all had this conversation.
No, man. Because it's like he keep trying to interfere for his man.
Man, stop saying that's my man. Please stop. Everybody stop thinking that. I'm being so objective about everything.
You think so?
I know I am.
You
I'm
gonna
only
look at
telling
this back. You gonna look at this
Man,
back. And that's
'cause you
not
ain't-
how it's gonna play out.
because everybody don't understand English very well because I'm being very literate about what I'm saying.
I see better than I heard.
But you need to listen to what I'm saying. If I'm telling you what I'm saying is what a dude talk, I don't fucking give a
Okay,
fuck
but
about
what
how
I'm
if
saying-
y'all get along or not. That's not. I'm not gonna get $10 for him saying
what I'm
that.
saying is you yelling and cussing at me from right here, right now, because I'm saying you defending your man.
It's not only because of you. It's because I'm reading shit like, damn, I don't give a fuck I'm a fucking radio host. I want people to talk.
Okay, but you're not letting me talk.
You've been talking for a fast hour and a half.
Because
I'm
I
letting you
thought
go.
that's why y'all had guests up here.
And you letting you go. Go.
And we appreciate you.
I thought that's why you had guests.
Yes.
Man, don't do that.
This
man.
is exclusive. This is exclusive.
Don't do that, man. We better than that.
That's gonna be point one.
We want, you know what, Nelly. A lot of times people have so much to say about you. You know, they have so much to say about you. And it's always, this is the first time you really speaking on it.
That's the first time you have been blessed to be one of the top selling rappers of all time. And I appreciate that. And I stayed in this city. Regardless if you saw me out or if you did not see me out, that was never my intention. I'm not here so that you could say that Nelly's done everything that I needed him to do. Nelly's done everything he needed to do for him and his. And everybody that is responsible for them got in where they fit in. You find out an opportunity. You are only, let me tell you something. The government says that you're only responsible for a kid for 18 years. How is one man responsible for a group for 20?
Okay. Or a city. Or a city.
You right.
Even the government let you off the hook after 18 years. How is one man responsible? It don't matter. No, you had the same opportunities as I
CT,
had.
stop. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because until you just came in here and cleared this shit up, that's why.
But I
Because
was
we
under the
didn't know,
understanding-
Nelly.
Because I was up under the understanding that every brother that tries to live a righteous way of life, that knows that they stand on their own, and no one man should be blamed for another man's downfall. You are in control of your universe. You are in control of your galaxy. You are in control of how you live your life day to day. No other man should be in control of how you live your life. You're supposed to be down for your family, meaning your kids, your wife, your mother, your father.
we as
Everybody
us, we
outside
all
of
agree
that.
with you, bro.
It's impossible.
I'm gonna tell you.
Everybody
listen,
don't agree with you.
No, you not understand, bro. Listen. The problem is, until you came in here and said your piece on what was the truth, we only believed on what we heard.
Not me.
You should see better than you
We
heard.
don't, but bro,
True.
we don't know you like that.
If you look, you can tell. This man still got you. Let me tell you something.
It wasn't just his
Hold
man.
on, hold on,
Let me
let me
go.
tell
It
you
wasn't just
something.
him, though.
Hold on,
It
listen.
wasn't just him.
It can't be.
It wasn't just him.
You talking about Keywan Murphy Lee?
Yes, sir. It
Okay,
wasn't
now
just
let
him,
me tell
though.
you what happened with
It wasn't
Keywan
just
Murphy
him,
Lee.
though.
Let me tell you what
Let's
happened with
hear it,
Keywan Murphy
because
Lee.
I was a different story.
Hold on.
Let's
Let
go.
me tell you what happened with Keywan
Let's go.
Murphy Lee. We all in the studio.
Let's go.
We all in the studio. I'm into it with your man Slim.
That's my man.
Hold on.
I know I'm fucking. I'm fucking.
No,
I'm
it don't
fucking.
matter.
I'm fucking.
I'm into it with your man Slim, right?
Okay.
Little Ali
I know
is
who he is.
living basically in my studio. He's going to sleep in my studio every night. He's doing all this. He's recording. He's doing everything, right? He's leaving my studio, going over to where Slim is, writing diss records about Nelly. I confront Keywan and Ali, I mean not Keywan and Murphy Lee, about their little brother. I say, yo, y'all know your little brother is going over here writing, doing this and doing that. They say, yeah, we checked him about that. I said, okay, cool. Now he ain't gonna come apologize to me? Damn, man, I ain't know we had to do all that. I said, what?
Period.
I don't deserve an apology? Let me tell you something. We come off tour. They get their money, they go home. They take their money home. Nobody pays studio fee. Nobody pay the structure, the infrastructure for our business where everybody get phone calls. Everybody use the office, but don't nobody pay their people in the office. Everybody use and get their shows. Everybody use the studio. Their wife use the studio. Their brother use the studio. Their sons use the studio. Everybody use the studio, but don't for free. Take their money off tour and go home. They don't pay no bills. I'm paying all the bills. I pay every bill that's in the studio. I pay the managers. I pay the accountant. I pay the assistant up front when you come in and say, welcome to Dirty ET. I pay them. Every check on that motherfucker say Nelly.
Okay.
They get their money and go home. Now you trying to tell me you get free studio time, you making mixtapes, you putting verses on record that motherfuckers is paying you, but you ain't put a light bulb in this motherfucker. When you tell me you gonna let your little brother sleep her, leave her, go make diss records, and come back here and go to sleep? And ain't nobody gonna say nothing. And I'm wrong.
He shouldn't have been there.
Wait a minute, I'm wrong. 7 make music in my studio. That's Murphy Lee's wife. She made great music too. Great music. Don't nobody pay for that studio time. They make albums, mixtapes. Everybody is using this studio. This Dirty ET. It ain't a person in St. Louis that can say I charge them $1 for using my studio. Any local artists, any St. Louis artists, none of them. They come to my studio and I bless these brothers. Nah, don't worry about it, dog. Just go ahead.